And we're back to learning Gimp. Let me show you the process that we can use to create these drip text effects. Black background on one layer, use the type tool, left click on your canvas. After you've typed in some text, press Ctrl A, all the letters will be selected and you can adjust it, give it a different font, size and color. I use the alignment tool, left click on it and I put it in center. Now we use the warp transform tool. W is the short key for it if you can't find it. Make sure that you are on your text layer. It's a good idea to copy it so that you have the original as a backup, and we'll work on the copy layer. Just left click drag when you have moved pixels active in the drop down and you can see the effect happening. A couple of adjustments that you can use, for example size, which is going to increase the area that's affected. Hardness, when you make it too high you have this effect, so it's not a steady drip then. So for our purpose we want to have it a little bit lower, like 20 to 30. Strength, if you put it too low, nothing is going to happen. And the higher you make it, the more of a left click drag will have an intensity, will have an effect. Spacing, keep it somewhat low for our effect. You can see that right here. Around 20 to 30 once again is a good value. And that is already it when it comes to this drip effect. Just a couple of tips if you want to recolor it. You can't really right click on this layer and then use Alpha to selection because it's only going to select the text and not the drip parts. So if you want to recolor an already affected text, let me press Shift Ctrl A here. You can for example use select by color. Left click on the text color and all the letters should be selected, and you can change the color maybe to red. Use the paint bucket tool and then left click on these letters. And the drips, they will be affected as well. But in general it's a good idea to choose the right color before you apply the drip effect. So if we use our original again and let's say we want to add a gradient, in this case we have to right click, Alpha to selection to have it only on our text, on our letters. And let me use, I'll just use one of these presets. This here, Caribbean Blues. You can adjust the sliders here for the color positions, but that should be enough for our tutorial. So now that this color is applied, I'll copy this. I keep the original here as a backup, and then I use once again the warp transform on our copy, and it's going to directly add this gradient effect to it. So that's the better approach. First choose the right color and then add your drip effect. But this is already it. This is how you can create this simple text drip effect in Gimp. I hope this video was helpful, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.